comments and see why they weren't that great. Turns out they had a few racist experiences with the bouncers. You know, we saying racist, all right, we about to find out. We go over to the place and we prepared, we ready for war, we walk to the front, the bouncer's like, hey, come on in. I said, oh, okay. I don't doubt that there was probably some racist bouncers here, but you know what? The ones I met were really chill. You know, we walk in, we chilling, we turn around, we doing our thing. We say, hey, this is cool. Then I felt like going outside for a second to get my hat. I walk back in, bouncers again. They say, hey. I say, hey. You know, I walk in and then I get to the elevator. The elevator opens up. There's two workers, a woman and a man. And there's a group of like 7 people. I let them all go ahead of me. All good. They all walk in. I walk in right after them. The woman worker grabs her palm, her full palm, puts it on my chest and shoves me out. I'm a big dude. She put the force behind that. She full on shoves me out. And on God, for a moment, I said, you know what? I might just let this rock. Because what she did was so crazy that I know if I step in this elevator, like there's gonna be a whole lot of problems. But then she does this little smirk. And so, as an American, of course, what I had to do is I had to put my foot in the pathway of the elevator door closing. I swear to God, I let it hit my foot. That boy opened up and I stepped in right in front of her. And I think at that moment she said, whoa, this ape kind of big though. You know, I stood there for a second as we going up, everybody quiet, everybody looking down, and I proceed to cuss her out. Only the way a red-blooded American can, I'm cussing this lady out. I'm saying words I ain't never said before. I said, do you know where I'm from? You put your hands on me? There's inflections in my tone and everything. So as we're going out, she looking straight down, cussing her out. And the dude, he flipped sides immediately. He said, I don't know why she did that. I said, that's crazy, right? He said, it's insane. I don't know why she put her hands on that boy flipped sides. It's crazy. Now, for those of you who may be a little confused about this story, there is like a large African population in Europe. For a fair amount of these countries, you know, there's a lot of racism. There's a lot of racism toward Africans. And many times the African people in these countries don't really do anything. Okay. They don't want any problems. They're like, look, I'm just trying to live life and I'm just trying to go about my day. So she thought I was one of these African people. They rarely get Black Americans there in Europe. So she thought her just shoving me, I was just going to take it and just like walk away. As soon as I opened my mouth and she heard the American accent, the fear of God was put in her, like with that American accent. She probably thought I was gonna call in a drone strike. After I cuss her out and we go up, one of the dudes goes, that's not Italia. And everybody behind her like, that's not Italia. That's not Italia. That's not Italia. Yo, on God, I felt like I was starting a movement. I felt like Rosa Parks. Zevi had a problem.